This is He Knows Everything, bringing you that heat far. We keeping a foot on the whoop. Oh, Neeks. We keeping a foot on the whoop. Oh, Neeks. And like the Tibetan Mastiff that I am, and like the Siberian Tiger that I am, I'm applying what on immediate pressure. Because pressure does what? He bursts his pipes. He knows everything. The prediction king has struck again. Let me say it again. The prediction king has struck again. What did He Knows Everything tell you? So here He Knows Everything. Here He Knows Everything. Fucking well. No. We're going to run that motherfucker back. Here He Knows Everything. And here He Knows Everything. Motherfucking well. What did he tell you guys? In his most cold-hearted, unadulterated, and cutthroat true teller fashion. He told you guys that Vasiliy Lomachenko was going to get the super duper hype job variation fight. This was going to happen. Whether you motherfuckers liked it or not, this was going to take place. And now it happened in a very weird way, because I was expecting it to happen basically off the strength of Bob Arum just forcing Teofimo Lopez's hands a lot sooner. But I just knew it was going to happen. Nevertheless, it just happened in a way that I didn't even expect for it to happen. In an identity that I didn't even come to the conclusion of. But it happened. And I'm enthused by it. I'm excited for it. Because I know the ammunition that Bob Arum has. He's going to use the COVID-19 tag. He's going to basically say, look here, super duper hype job variation. You're going to have to fucking fight Vasiliy Lomachenko. You owe me fucking money. You was doing all this hustling for fucking dummies. Look at Triller. Down the fucking drain. Down the fucking gutter. We told you guys this stuff. But you guys wouldn't listen to us, or you wouldn't pay attention. No. Don't say us. When I say us, I'm talking a universal term. You wouldn't listen to He Knows fucking everything, who knows literally fucking everything. And he told you guys, in his most cold-hearted, unadulterated, and cutthroat true teller fashion, that this rematch was going to happen. This run it back was going to fucking happen. Come hella high water, this shit was going to happen. And what has happened? The rematch, the run it fucking back, the Vasiliy Lomachenko versus the super duper hype job variation has fucking happened. Because when it's all said and done, this is what it boils down to, the identity of this happening. The super duper hype job variation didn't win. They basically got to pretend. Ooh, what I said was so deep and profound. Let me let that marinate the corpus callosum and in the cerebellum. So hear me. Fucking well, he didn't win. He got a fucking what we call pretend. And the pretend that he got was just basically Bob Arum needed to slap Loma on the wrist, slap him down, give him the roller coaster, shoot his ass up before he bring his rabbit ass the fuck back up. And Bob Arum realized, okay, this kid right here, not really making money off of him. I thought I was going to be able to prop him up. This is another Timothy knothead ass, aka bullet head ass Bradley situation. So I'm going to give Loma the belt back, just like I did Manny Pacquiao. This is not anything new. This is why Bob Arum is called the old car salesman, aka shiesty motherfucker. He does shit like this. This is some WWE shit. This is some shit you can't make up, because it is what the fuck it is. It's always happened before. This is a guy that's just as dirty as Don King. Been around as long as Don King. Been doing dirty shit as a boxer, promoter, as Don King has. It's been quintessentially the same shit. This is what these motherfuckers are all about. Basically doing things to showcase an identity that they have to prove to you guys that they are car salesmen, that they are shiesty motherfuckers, that they are dirty as fuck. And Bob Arum is sick and tired of the super duper hype job variation flexing what we would call erroneous fucking muscles, flexing what we call flawed muscles. George Kambosos Jr. was not scared of Teofimo Lopez. If anything, he's mad at the fact that he couldn't expose him. And let me tell you something. There was a double dichotomy situation there with Teofimo Lopez. I believe he would have lost his defense title to George Kambosos Jr. He knew it. He was feeling the fucking heat, on top of the fact that he couldn't sell a chicken dinner, let alone a cookout. But I feel like George Kambosos Jr. is just going to be even more hot, more bothered like fucking grits, and more ready to prove this motherfucker wrong. Because when it's all said and done, the super duper hype job variation is exactly where he needs to be at. Exactly what He Knows Everything told you he was going to be. A super duper hype job variation. I don't trust Teofimo Lopez. Never did. And see, all of these motherfuckers that went wayward on He Knows Everything, now they're like, fuck. I hate when that motherfucker's right, but shit. He's Nostradamus, dog. This motherfucker is damn near 99.9% of the time fucking right. Nobody's gonna be 100. Only always 100. But this one right here, 99.9% of accuracy, consistency, and a legacy of being a seer mode in telling you guys this via Sun Tzu, aka Art of War, 7 steps ahead of the game, 48 laws of power in that ass, that when it was all said and done, he was actually right about this bullshit and fuck shit. Him and his dad, they're a bunch of bullshit and fuck shit. Biggest hype jobs in boxing, the worst thing that ever fucking happened in boxing. Notice when he took the lightweight ranks, the lightweight was turned to literal shit. Because this is what you're dealing with a super duper hype job variation. Literal shit. He's a super duper hype job variation. Super in the sense that he's super at what the fuck he does, which is duper. And he's duper at the what the fuck he does, which is hype. And he's hype at the what the fuck he does, which is a job. And he's a job at what he does, which is a fucking variation. Hence the name, super duper hype job variation. Because that's what he is at his truest and his most properest levels. A super duper hype job variation. Basically, he is the ultimate hype job. He is the ultimate fraud. He is the ultimate fakester. He is the ultimate pretender. And he's the ultimate hustling for fucking dummies, laughing stock that's associated with boxing. They better fuck around and get this rematch coming back sooner than later, because Loma needs to go ahead and get the belt back so that the prestige of lightweight can return. Because Gervonta Tank Davis is doing shit transcending weight class after weight class. This is a super fight in boxing that got fucked. Bob Arum fucked it up, but he can also reciprocate it. It ain't going to be the same level. It ain't going to be the same billing, but he can reciprocate it to a somewhat of a standard to where we as fight fans won't be all fucking mad as shit. Because like I told you guys, when Loma was there was an aura, there was a prestige, and there was a lore. He was still going to get knocked the fuck out, but at least he preserved some level of integrity at 135. Then you give it to this super duper hype job variation clown fest, clown show, Krusty the Clown Circus fucking show. And what happens? Like Triller, it becomes bullshit and fuck shit. That's the cold-hearted. That's the unadulterated. That's the cutthroat true teller fashion. I keeps the foot on the what? Oh, Nicks. I keeps the foot on the what? Oh, Nicks. When it's all said and done, like Maya Angelou said it best. When a person shows you who they are the first time, believe them. So once a super duper hype job variation, always a super duper hype job variation. And this right here speaks something that he knows everything been telling y'all. It's time, again, whether you want to or not, to continue to bend the proverbial fucking knee, kiss the ring while you at it, and put respect on He Knows Everything's name. This is He Knows Everything. Checking out.